Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to episode 5 of the Investing Blueprint. And it looks like it's just me today. We do have apologies from PJ. He does have some family commitments, and I'm going to bring in Andrew in a minute. But it's really nice to have you all with us today. And I've been out for a little while due to some health reasons, and thankfully I'm feeling a lot better. And it's really nice to be back on YouTube, and it really makes me appreciate the little things in life. So before we continue, just a reminder that this is not financial advice. Please remember to conduct your own analysis.
Nothing that is said during this show should be construed as investment advice. Remember to conduct your own analysis and seek your own financial advisor before investing. This show is brought to you by Signature FX.
All right, so Andrew's going to be coming in on the Harley. Let's see what Andrew's doing. Hey, Andrew.
Hey, yeah, how we doing? Yeah, it's been a rough couple of weeks for I think for the three of us. Even myself, had a bit of a COVID alert. I think it's about a week or 2 weeks ago. So yeah, we've all been laid up. But yeah, had a great day, great morning at Harley Davidson here in Wales, and it's definitely on my hit list for next year. But I should have listened to you, shouldn't I? So I went shorted Bitcoin. So it's not really much of a Harley. I think it's more of a Bermudian scooter, to be honest. So. But yes, there's some fine looking machines there. Fair play to you guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a really strange 2 weeks for the three of us, and obviously as well as PJ not making today's show. Obviously out there, a special guest, and we did have someone lined up who I thought was going to be spot on for the show, and they couldn't make it. So my suggestion is okay, we've started this investing blueprint, but we've never interviewed ourselves. So my suggestion now is. How about Mandela? I do a quick interview with yourself.
Yep, let's do it. That sounds good to me. I haven't really had a chance to share my experiences, so I think this is the best opportunity as ever. So let's go. Let's do it.
That's great. So our first question I'd like to ask you is, how would you get interested in trading?
Great question, Andrew. So back in high school, I was always curious about investing. We had a business teacher named Mr. Thornton from the UK, and he used to always bring in examples of shares and stocks and how you could appreciate your money by investing in companies. And that always caught my attention. So I would say I was very curious about it all the way back in high school, and then when I finished up high school, or towards the end of high school, one of my best friends, Ryan Swan, who we will have as a special guest, because I think a lot of the reasons why I'm interested in investing, and I do invest, is thanks to Ryan. He was investing in our last year of high school. So in our senior year of high school, Ryan and another friend named Zacomo, they were on it. They had accounts set up with TD Ameritrade, and everything was set up, I believe, through Ryan's dad. And basically, they were buying and selling shares. And I thought that was the coolest thing in the world. So I was asking him questions about it. I didn't actually physically start trading until after Work Academy. So that would have been around 2003, 2004. So fast forward to university days in Toronto, and that's where me and PJ actually opened up a joint account at TD Ameritrade, and PJ and I started trading stock options in 2003, 2004. We were buying call options on Apple, Baidu, and Google. Back then, the iPhone 1.1.1 just came out around that time. I think it was 2004, 2005, somewhere in that range. And we were making lots of money one day, losing it all the next day, sometimes making a few thousand in the morning, and then by the afternoon we were break even. So really, uh, I would say not discipline, but having a lot of fun,
Yeah.
trying to figure it out. And then after finished up in Toronto, I kind of started my own account, and I started looking more towards the long term investing, always keeping in contact with Ryan Swan. His focus was mainly stocks at the time. And I was more into foreign exchange and a little bit of, well, I was doing stocks as well and foreign exchange. And then in the UK now, 2012, I moved to Birmingham in England. And that's where I met yourself, Andrew. And we were, going back and forth about investing. We did talk about this on a previous episode
Yeah.
where how we met and things like that. And I was developing my sort of trading checklist, and that was for me. It was very much a organic process where I was learning from my mistakes. I didn't actually take any formal courses in terms of like exams and things like that. It was very much like School of Hard Knocks, paying my tuition in losses in the markets.
That's right.
There were accounts. I will
Yeah.
assure you, there were accounts that I blew
Yeah.
up, and I think any trader or investor you speak to will let you know that at least one time they've blown up an account, and hopefully learned from it, which I have.
Yeah,
It's
I'd
all
say
part of the business.
I'd say any honest trader, there's lots of traders out there, they think they're on their first account and they're banging out all these percentages. I like to get back to Apple stocks probably towards the end of the video.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure.
I just wish PJ was here for this.
Yeah.
But from myself, obviously I do know. But what's your favorite thing to trade? What do you enjoy trading the most?
So right now I'm looking more longer term, and that would be sort of like indexes. So looking at US indexes is something that I think I can set it and forget it. I'm not being pulled away from my day-to-day work and family. I also am enjoying the crypto space. I know there are a lot of people who are very opinionated on it. Some people think that it's like throwing darts at a dartboard. Other people think that it's the future. And for me, I look at it as this is another asset class that I could potentially grow my savings a lot faster than I could just putting it in the bank.
Yes, but same here. You can see from the jumper,
I was going to say that's a really nice Bitcoin jumper.
Yes,
where did you get that from? Where did you get that?
I'll post a link in the comments for everyone. So it's not just Bitcoin. Other cryptos are available. Yeah. But so from myself as well. I'm thankful to you when we met up in 2012, and probably some of my family are not so thankful because it takes up so much of my time. Is trading through yourself, and a lot of my success and a lot of what I learned, it's from you, and I'm more than happy to say that. I think sometimes maybe when I was getting a little bit too big for my boots or something like that, you'd always toe me in line, pull me back in, go through the basic disciplines, of stop losses, lot sizes, etc. So what I'd say is, for any viewers out there now who want to get involved with trading and get involved with yourself in the masterclass, what's the best way to do that, and how can we reach out to yourself?
So best way to try and to contact me is probably through email. I'll just put the email out there, info@signaturefxa.com. You can just send a quick email, and that's probably the best way. The Investing Masterclass is something that's kind of developed, and I think it's a great resource for anybody who is interested in learning more about trading. It doesn't matter what skill level, doesn't really matter what your background is either. As long as you have an interest in investing, then I think it's definitely a good outlet for you.
Yeah, so I'll say is, sometimes if I need a refresher, as well as babypips.com, which we talk about often, I think I was a start for ourselves, is I do go back to your masterclass videos. They're really beneficial, and I think the basic disciplines and what you teach in them is really good. So if anyone watching is interested in learning to trade, the Forex markets, crypto or stock shares, definitely reach out to Mandela.
Yeah, thanks.
So I would say, what advice would you give to an up and coming trader?
That's a really good question as well. So it depends what stage you're at. But I guess generally speaking, up and coming, you don't want to get overwhelmed. There's a lot of crap out there. A lot of, like, I would call them scams or get rich quick schemes and things like that. Just be careful of that. Be careful what you are spending your money on. There are a lot of really good free sites. So I had mentioned earlier, you mentioned, Andrew, babypips.com is a great resource. The focus is definitely more on the Forex. I guess it's framed within a Forex background, but all the technical analysis and even some of the more fundamental analysis and economic like economic calendar type stuff is cross has a cross usage basically. So I wouldn't necessarily say Baby Pips is only for people interested in Forex. I would say anybody interested in trading, Baby Pips is a great resource. There's also some other sites like there's Coifin, which is like basically a Bloomberg for someone who doesn't want to pay for Bloomberg. And I'm not getting sponsored or paid by any of these companies. These are just free resources. I like, the whole reason why we set up a lot of the Signature FX stuff is just to help people, right? And
yeah, 100%.
So another place I would suggest is also our WhatsApp groups. So some of you who are listening live right now will be familiar with the WhatsApp groups that we have. We have a stocks one, we have a Forex one, we have a crypto one. So if you're interested in that, just ping us an email and we can get you involved there. If you're wondering what information is in there, it's basically a group of like-minded traders who are sharing what they're looking at that day. It's pretty much anything goes, as long as it's positive and everyone's respectful. I think that's more or less the main rules. So that's another resource. And just keep reading. I think it's all about learning a little bit each day. So your question was, what advice would I give to an up and coming trader? Don't get discouraged. Don't get overwhelmed by too much information. And I would also suggest just doing a little bit every day, even if it's just looking at a headline or reading something new, like a new term every day. And I think eventually it'll click, and it's a really good feeling when you kind of wrap your head around how things work.
Yeah, definitely agree with that. And I'll say there's loads of good free content out there. And what I'm hoping, one thing for 2022 is we start putting some of those lessons of free content onto our website. Yeah. So yeah, hopefully we can get that going. So just want to go back to crypto. So we've seen some bullish movement, even though I took a short position on Bitcoin, and that's why I've been demoted to a scooter. But what I would say about crypto is, Mandela, what I'd say to you is, what do you say to people now who think it's too late to get into crypto? Do you think it's never too late, or do you think people have missed the boat? What's your view on that at the moment? And I don't mean as in giving financial advice. I'm just saying, where do you think crypto is? Is it in infancy? Have we hit a high? Just a general opinion on crypto and where we're at with it.
So I mean, crypto right now it's a tricky one, because whatever I say, if I'm wrong, I think people are going to try and call me out on it. And I just want to start off by saying I can't predict the future. I do not know what's going to happen tomorrow. But having said that, I do think that there is still a ways to go for crypto to become fully accepted and integrated into our economic system. So what does that mean for investing in crypto? I think it's probably worth putting a small percentage of your investments into some sort of crypto. So when somebody says to me, for example, "Oh, I wish I would have gotten into Bitcoin when it was $10 or when it was $1,000," a part of me is saying, "Okay, yeah, you're probably right. That would have been great if you were held on to it." But that was the same case when the price of Bitcoin was $1,000 and it went to $10,000. People were saying the exact same thing.
Exactly
Um,
that.
and so imagine 2, 3, 4 years from now, let's say Bitcoin, if we just pick a random crypto, let's say Bitcoin is worth $100,000, and today it's closer to 50,000. So I would say it's never too late to get into something. I don't think that crypto has topped or peaked. I don't think that it's the end of crypto by any means. And everybody's different. Everybody has their own risk tolerance. If you're a 70 or 80-year-old person looking to kind of preserve your capital, I would probably suggest not putting as much into crypto. But if you're 20, 30 years old, with a good couple years left for you before you retire, why not put a couple dollars into a cryptocurrency? And you'll probably be better off than if you just leave it in the bank and you're receiving your 1% interest every year, or less than 1% interest each year.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's kind of how I look at it.
yeah. Totally agreed. So the interest rate here in the UK is just shocking. It's probably a
Yeah,
negative equity to be a saver at the moment.
yeah,
But
yeah.
no, it's just some really good information there, and just want to probably close the interview off. Now, is anything you'd like to add, or any more suggestions? For anyone watching.
Yeah, so as part of the whole process of investing in the masterclass, I've created some sort of quotes, and I wanted to kind of go through maybe three or two or three of them, and hopefully somebody can take the information and use it in their in their own trading. So one of the ones that comes to mind, or one of the ones that I think is applicable, is when you're investing, there are always going to be people on both sides, right? And the first sort of quote that I have is, "The task is not to see what no one yet has seen, but to think what nobody yet has thought about that which everybody sees." So it's about being ahead of the curve, and it's about thinking what people may be thinking next, as opposed to just following everyone else. And I think the contrarian usually is the one who ends up in the better position at the end. Another one that I have is, don't be an impulsive shopper. If you feel the urge to buy something, maybe wait a few hours, or wait a few days to see if you still want it first. So especially when I started out, the tendency was, as soon as I heard a stock was hot, I would try and run and buy it. And that's the FOMO. And
That's right. Yeah.
most times you're buying at the top, and you end up seeing losses shortly after that. So sometimes just remembering to slow it down. There is a tomorrow. You don't always have to be trading. Sometimes the best thing to do is just wait for a little while.
Yeah, agreed.
And the price could get better.
Definitely. So we've got a couple of comments in the chat, and normally I keep these for the supplement show, but just want to say thank you to the guys who's tuned in live. So
Yeah.
quick question from Winston. So I'm guessing by the wardrobe choice today, Andrew is bullish on Bitcoin. So yeah, long term, I'm a Bitcoin miner. I'm a Bitcoin hodler, and I'm definitely bullish for the long term scenario. I will say, as a day trader, I took a short position. I think it was last Thursday or Friday against better judgment. I'm still in our trade at the moment, but yeah, for me, long term, without a doubt, all crypto bullish.
Yeah. I have a surprise. I have a surprise for you, Andrew. Live on air. Did you know that PJ's first name is Winston? So that's PJ. That is PG that mentioned that. I thought when I saw it, I was like, oh, PJ is shouting out shouting out to the show. So thank you, PJ, for watching.
Brilliant.
You are missed. You are definitely missed, and we can't wait to have you back on next time.
Definitely missed for the Apple announcement later. And okay, so you can pick up some questions from Carlson, but
Yeah, sure.
I'll answer Carlson's second question. So, what are my top four coins? No preference in order. So, it's Bitcoin. It's still the king of crypto. There's no doubt about it. I think Ethereum. I'm a massive XRP Ripple hodler and fan. I just think that's got so much potential once they sort out the issues with the SEC. And then something that's caught my interest then is Cardano. So for me, it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Cardano. That would probably be the best my portfolio if I was to pick 4 coins. But there are other coins. So there's Litecoin, there's Dashcoin. But yeah, if I was to pick 4, is what I just said.
Okay. I would answer that as well, and I would just say I think that Bitcoin and Ethereum are the gateway drug into the crypto party. So
Right.
in order to get
Yeah.
from fiat into crypto, I think especially the big hedge funds and the financial institutions, they are going to go, I think, into Bitcoin and Ethereum first. So I would say if you're just starting out, especially, and you're looking for something that will probably stand the test of time, definitely Bitcoin and Ethereum. The other coins, I do like Ripple. I just think the risks are a little bit higher, and if you do have that risk ability, that appetite, then definitely go for the others as well. Yeah. But thanks, Carlson. Carlson has another one here. Do you want to take this? Because I know you're an oil guy too.
Okay, so I haven't got a chart in front of me, and I haven't marked the chart up, so I don't like.
I can pull it up if you want.
As you guys know, I don't like making side bets or guesses. I like to do analysis first.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm going to 100. Where are we at?
Right now, I just pulled it up. I don't know if you can see it, Andrew. But I want to
Probably going a day chart for myself.
Okay, here we go.
I'm going to trade longer term. So,
all right, there we go. Can you see that? Okay.
Okay. So, yeah. Okay. Give a 30-second analysis. Yeah. Extremely bullish. If I was to draw in trend lines, it's very bullish. No pressure. Seems to flattened out. It seems to have broken a level of resistance around 79.14.
Yeah.
So yeah, potentially, yeah, that could be looking bullish. And if I was to take that trade, I would be putting my stops just below 75, just below 75. Yeah, just under that wick there. I'd be looking to put a stop loss, but so if I was to trade oil, yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Well, thank you for that question, Carlson. We got PJ again, just realizing that we spotted his alias.
Yes.
We wish you could.
So I'd be WhatsApp. I'd be WhatsApping him later, and I'll be on it.
Yeah. Also, this is the Goddard's Ministry, real and raw. A lot of information, good stuff. My brain is on overload. Oh, thank you. Glad that you're finding the information helpful, and hopefully you'll continue to watch our videos.
So yeah, just one thing I'd say is it's been a bit of an ad hoc show tonight, isn't it? Nothing, it's been basically all week. We had a really, really special guest on, and obviously that couldn't happen. And then with today, then with Winston, he couldn't make it. So
yeah,
normally the information can be a little bit more structured. So next week on the supplement, we're hoping to run through some of the top news stories and just give our opinions on them. So yeah, please tune in, and thanks for watching.
Yeah, I wanted to just quickly go through the competitions. If you wanted to just do those really quickly, do you want to just quickly run through those, Andrew, and then?
Yeah. So where do you want to start? We'll start with
this one.
Side bet. Okay.
The communities for the communities.
So communities, yeah. So for the Forex, so first of all, last month's winner, congratulations to Misha, and I'll be setting up your Forex account this week. Sending you login details, and it's just a bit of fun, but it's a live account, it's a real account. And what happens then is as a Signature FX, we'll track your progress, and you never know. Like I keep saying, if you're a really good profitable trader, maybe we can talk to you about setting you up with one of the prop firms for us. So, but that's we'll see where we are in 6 months' time. But congratulations, it was great. I think it was the US dollar, Japanese yen.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
and
That's right.
no, it was spot on. The price was spot on. So for this month, to all the community and anyone watching, if you'd like a fully funded Forex cent account, just to be clear on that, what will be the price of silver by the end of October? So if you can put that in the comments, or if you can drop it to us, WhatsApp or email, and we look forward. May the best trader win.
Yeah, this is some of the things that we do with the communities, and I think it seems like the feedback's been pretty good as well, and people seem to enjoy doing it. So I'll do the savvy one. So we have the savvy group, which is focused more so on stocks. So from last month, it was the price of Robinhood at the end of the month of September, and that was won by Jeff Morash. So congratulations, Jeff.
And Jeff,
he did a great job. I think he said that Robinhood would be at $41.69, and the actual price was 42.08. So it was really close. And the winner, the prize will be lunch with me. We'll go somewhere nice, not marketplace. We'll go somewhere nice, and we'll have a nice conversation. And I'll take the tab. And looking forward to meeting up with you, Jeff. I know I've been out of commission for the last few days, but I'm feeling better now, and looking forward to having our one-on-one.
I should say that's a great prize. In fairness, I know I like to have a little bit of banter on air, but just to sit down with yourself, Mandela, and just to pick your brains, for half hour to an hour, and that'd be great. So well done, Jeff. Congratulations.
So for this month, we want to ask the same group, the Savvy group, to please post the price of Alibaba. What the price of Alibaba will be at the end of this month, and we're asking, when are we asking people to post it by, Andrew? Because usually everybody always says they don't have enough time, and they
should we give people a week, or
let's
a little bit longer?
Let's give them a week.
Give people a week.
Okay, so by the end of by next week Sunday, if you can.
By the end of Sunday next week.
Do you want to do? I'll do the crypto one from the last time, and I just want to say it was won by me. I never win these things. I don't win side bets. Go ahead, Andrew. Go ahead.
You can't win your own competition.
Well, I mean, the reason I joined, the reason I entered was because nobody else was entering. So I said to people, please post the price of Cardano at the end of the month, and crickets, nothing. So to try and get people started, I posted the price.
It's a shame people didn't enter, because you won yourself a Cardano coin, so somebody could have won Cardano. So if you're watching, if you're in the groups, enter the competition. There are prizes to be won, and in the crypto group for sure, end of the year we will be giving away some cryptocurrency to the winner. So it's really it is worth entering for sure. So you hold on to that Cardano, Mandela.
Well, I do want to add, there in the end, after I posted first, there was about 12 people or 10 people that did post. So it wasn't just like I didn't win it by default, but I have decided to retire from the top, at the top of the crypto group, and I'm not going to enter anymore. I think it's only right. And you already did that, Andrew. I think you peeped it a lot sooner than me, not to enter into your own competitions. So I am no longer competing, but for this month we're going to say Ethereum. So we think Ethereum's the coin for the month. Please post by end of next week.
Just make sure we just look out for any entries from a Winston, because it could be an undercover PJ, trying to win his own competition. So you got to make sure. You gotta watch him.
I think those were all the competitions. Did you want to touch on? I think we should at least acknowledge, at the very least, I think, let me see if I can find the slide here. At least say, PJ, you're not here physically, but you did win the side bet. I actually haven't made one for myself. I haven't made one of these to say congratulations, Mandela, for winning the side bet.
The way it's going, I wouldn't bother. It's like it's 3-0 at the moment. So yeah, PJ, you just taking the boss to school, if I'm honest with you. So yeah, but
yeah.
Anyone watching, if you're new to this, so Mandela and I, we like to jest for sport, we like to wind each other up, but the shoe will be on the other foot soon enough where I'll be getting it. But just let me enjoy my moment. So well done, PJ, fantastic. And that was on Apple stocks, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. That was Apple stocks. So PJ won that one. I want to say congratulations, PJ. You must have had an amazing mentor. Whoever kind of helped you to analyze, they did a great job.
No, I'd love to say, I'd love to take some credit, but absolutely nothing to do with me. But okay, so side bet, guys. So I believe it's down to me to set the side bet for the next month for you and PJ.
Yes.
So okay, what should
how are we gonna do it without PJ here? Should we wait until PJ comes? I think.
No, I think PJ can send the two of us a WhatsApp.
Okay.
Yeah, we can get it verified by somebody. Okay, I'm on the spot now. I actually didn't think of this question before we come on the show.
This proves that it's not pre-rehearsed, and we don't.
So okay, I tell you what, I'm trading a lot. The last 3 months, US 30.
Okay. Yeah.
So Mandela, this should give you a fighting chance. Don't do anything for you.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's have the price of the US 30 by the end of the month. And PJ, you can just drop it on to us on a message, or you're in the chat now if you wanna make a comment. And Mandela, do you want to pull the chart up? Should we have a look?
Shut up now and have a quick look at it. So for those of you who are uninitiated, this is the Dow Jones. It's the special ticker for the Dow Jones. So it has come down a bit, and I'm gonna say I think it's gonna go lower. I'm gonna take the unpopular choice. So I'm gonna say 34,000.
34. So
yeah,
PJ's actually in the comments now, so he's gonna give us a price. So
yeah,
no pressure, PJ. So Mandela is at 34,000. Here we go.
Yeah, and then PJ, I guess I don't know if PJ is looking actively. Did he? I think he might have messaged something. Oh yeah, he is there. Okay, cool.
Okay, we give PJ give him a minute now to see if he can give us a price.
Yeah. And this is not pre-rehearsed, everyone. This is literally Andrew's just pulled it out of thin air.
Yeah, no, I've been trading the US 30 for the last couple of months. So yeah, why not? If I get some tips off you too, which way to go for this month. So that'd be great.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. We did get a few other comments. We can get to those after, I guess. It's great to have people posting as well. I know.
That's brilliant. So I'd say while PJ's sorting out a price, do you want to go through some other comments?
Yeah, let's do that. PJ's asking a question, I think, but yeah, I'll go through the comments as he does that. So comment from Carlson: views on inflation transitory or here to stay? I think it's going to be here for a little while. I don't think we're gonna completely figure it out and get out of this inflationary cycle in the next year or so. So my views are, I think transitory is a bit ambitious, and I think anything that is going to increase in value during an inflationary period, I think those are good investments to get into personally.
So in the UK, I think it's here to stay at the moment as well. Lots of issues here in the UK, so maybe I haven't touched on. So I've had a big issue of driver shortages with HGVs and lorries, and we've seen that in the supermarkets. Believe it or not, it's the UK, but we've seen empty shelves. 2 weeks ago, we had a bit of a petrol crisis where there was no petrol at the petrol stations. Again, lack of drivers, and we seem to think this could be to do with Brexit. So it has not, at the moment, has not a positive impact on the UK, and it's definitely pushing the prices up. So petrol it's at I think it's at an all-time high, highest it's ever been, like in about 9 years. So yeah, for myself, I don't see any reduction in prices in the UK at the moment. And if anything, if it follows trends with properties, etc., I just think it's just going to go up at the moment. So I think it's here to stay.
Yeah, fair. That's fair. Okay, looks like another comment here. I don't know exactly. Oh, that's hey to Alicia. Thank you for joining, Alicia. Really nice to have you. I know you've been trying to catch a live show, so shout out to Alicia. She's a full-time trader that we went to high school together, and we got back into contact. So I think she trades mostly options. So maybe a potential guest to have on the show, Andrew.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Alicia, if you can just reach out to Mandela, if you want to join us on the show, it'd be fantastic to have you. And anyone else who's watching and in the comments, if you'd like to come on the show, let us know. Be happy to have you on here, and just go through the questions and get your valuable input.
Yeah. PJ wanted a clarification, so he just wants to know US 30 end of the month, and I think that's a yes.
Yes, by the end of the month. Yeah.
Okay. I was going to explain why I was going to give this price here, but I'm not going to give my cards away. I'm not, I was born at night, but I wasn't born last night.
So we let PJ commit, and then you can give your analysis why.
Okay, let's do that. Okay, as we wait for PJ, I think what else was there to talk about? We also wanted to just let people know to contact us just generally, Andrew.
So I think email's best at the moment, because obviously you and I picked that up, and we are available on social media, so you can see some of the trades we take, some of the analysis, and then just some of the days out we have. If it's down at Harley Davidson, or if it's Mandela, down the beach playing tennis on his yacht or something. Whatever you guys get up to in Bermuda,
Sometimes we'll just watch cats walk by. If there's nothing much to do in Bermuda.
That graphic was spot on.
I've been trying to find a way to use this. I mean, there's only a certain time of year when you can use things like, bats and stuff. But anyway.
Okay, so right, we're just going to quickly wait for PJ, and I think then I think we're done for the show. Yeah, we covered quite a bit, and I'd say Mandela, thanks for the insight, into your trading history, and how you got into things. Just think it's really good, and it's like a good refresher for myself, and just brings back some really good memories of when we met in 2012. One day, I think we'll just do a show of how we met, and promise not to embarrass each other. And we just go through some of the stories in Birmingham. We had some good times. We definitely had some good trades, didn't we? And I think it'll be good one day to go through all that. So PJ's come in at 38,500. Wow. Okay.
Okay, so let me mark that up. PJ 38.
Yeah, PJ, are you sure?
Okay. No. Don't get him to change it. 38,500. That's his final answer, as they say, and Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Okay, so that's pretty high up. 38,500.
Could you pull that to a weekly chart? Can I have a quick look?
Yeah, let me quickly change the color to, let's go orange. All right, so weekly chart here. All right, that's the difference. So 30, what was it, 38.5? And I have 34. So are we doing closest? Just closest?
You've won already, I think. You better do the slides for the next show, I think.
Okay, here we go. All right, thank you, PJ.
Sorry, PJ. But I don't know, mind this. If you look at the bottom of the charts, like the lower lows or lower highs, there is a nice bullish trend line there, actually. So it's interesting.
Yep. I mean, anything can happen.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. In fairness, I think the price is on your side. Mandela is much closer to what you said, and it has a long reach. I
do hope that PJ is not throwing it for me. I hope he's not intentionally trying to give me one win
Yeah, just a quick question. PJ couldn't make the show. He's not locked in your basement or anything. Have you wrong?
No, he's not in my house. I do not know
Right.
where he
Okay.
is.
Just need to make sure. That's all.
I do not have his
Yeah.
YouTube password.
PJ, message twice if you're okay. Okay, and guys, right. Mandela, I think that wraps the show up. I think it's good. Again, thanks for your input. Thanks for your time, and look forward to the supplement next week where we'll cover some of the news stories and go through some more of the comments from people watching.
Yep. Thanks everybody for watching, and really enjoy doing these shares. Thank you, Andrew, as well. We're not making any money over these shares. We're doing it basically from our enjoyment and our love of trading. So thanks, Andrew, for all the time and energy. There's a lot that goes into these shares as well. Behind the scenes, and Andrew's really great. Really enjoy working with you and PJ every single show.
Again, there'll be another show so we can show the stress that goes on the day before or the WhatsApp messages. So there's a couple of hundred messages the day before. But no, again, when we enjoy the show, I enjoy trying to share what I know, and I just want people to avoid my pitfalls. I have the perfect example of I went from magical EAs. I bought this training course, I bought that training course, where ultimately if I just followed what Mandela taught me, regarding trends, pivot points, technical analysis, could save myself a lot of heartache and a lot of blown accounts. So definitely, reach out to Mandela, and I know we're in safe and good hands.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thank you. That means a lot, Andrew. That means a lot, man.
It's true. It's true. Okay, so I'm gonna go, and I'll see you guys next week.
All right, take care, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye. Thanks.
Cheers. Bye.